kitchen. I'm so glad you're here. We are making something really fun today. I'm super excited about it. We will be making a water pie, and we will be making this recipe together because I have never tried it. Someone told me it was really good and I've never tried it, but we're gonna make it together to see how it tastes. And we are gonna, like I always post my my recipe down below, and I will again for this pie. So if you're wanting to make this pie, don't worry if you don't get everything I say in the video. You can always look down below and the recipe will be listed in the details. We have a 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. We have a 1/2 cup of shortening. We have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We have a 1/2 cup of, we have a 1/2 cup of cold water, and we have 4 tablespoons of butter, and we've cut them into little pats. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our flour and we're going to put it in a bowl, big mixing bowl, and we're going to add our salt, and then we're going to add the shortening. It looks like such a fun pie to make. I'm super excited to taste it. I've heard it's really good. And we're going to take our butter, and we are going to just put that in there. Fork, start off using a fork. Pastry cutter works really well. And we're just going to cut that.
Hang on.
We're just going to cut that shortening and butter up in the flour. Make sure again that your butter is cold and that your water is cold. We haven't added the water, but you can kind of see how your flour mixture is going to look for your pie crust. See? If you were to squeeze it together, it would clump together like that. It's going to be nice and flaky. That's that butter and shortening in there. Now we're going to add the water. And we're just going to stir with a fork. Now you want your dough to be not sticky. You want it to be a stiff dough.
Hang on. Okay.
Now I am going to put this out on my counter, and I am just going to kind of knead it. This is called kneading. I'm just going to knead it. I need it to turn out really good. In case you don't know what kneading is, this is kneading. We're just going to knead it a little bit. Now I think we got our dough nice and pretty, and that looks perfect. This is one of those recipes that you could use right after you mix it up, but it's always better if you could refrigerate it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes before we use it. So that's what we're going to do. Normally, if you were going to use this pie crust for a different pie and you needed to pre-bake it, you could stick it in the oven for 15 minutes on a 400-degree oven. But for this recipe, we don't need to pre-bake our pie crust. We're going to just go ahead and get the pie crust in the pie shell, and we're going to put our pie mix on top of that, and it'll cook.
You're ready.
So the first thing that we're going to do is we have 5 tablespoons of patted out butter. we have 1 cup of sugar, we have 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, we have 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and 1.5 cups of water. And so we're going to take our sugar and we're going to put it in a bowl. And we're going to take our flour and we're just going to mix that right in there. And we're just going to sift those 2 things together. Now let's get our pie crust out and go ahead and put it in our pan. We'll have to stop right there on that. We have a pie pan. Now the pie crust that we made is for a 9-inch pie crust. So this will be, that's what size it will be. And I have a 9-inch pie pan. Okay guys, we now have our pie crust and it's nice and chilled. It's ready to roll out and put in our pie pan. And we're gonna get that done. We're just gonna put our pie pan here. And look who come to see us, Tiny. You wanna come say hello? Here, hey, stick your head up here. Hi. Look who come. Yeah, looky there. Say hi to the people. Hi. Yes, hello. Yes, you're a good boy. Yeah. I think we're ready to roll this out. Just gonna stick that right there.
Wait. No, I was wanting to see you like put it on the pan.
Okay, our pie crust is ready in the pan. And we're going to start assembling the whole pie now. We're going to take our water and we're just going to pour it right on top of that pie crust. That uncooked pie crust. And we're just going to lay it around our pie. Needle butter. As if they were floating in a pool. Now we are going to put this pie in a 400 preheated oven. We're going to bake it for 30 minutes. And then we're going to reduce the heat to 375 and bake it another 30 minutes. So the whole bake time is an hour. Okay guys, I think our pie is done. Let's go see what it looks like. We have to let this pie now set for about an hour. So we're going to put it in the refrigerator and let it set, and we're going to come back to it. And hopefully it'll be set up. We can try this.